Hey, Kev, we can make buckets, man. It's needed. Yeah, he said, can I just sleep on myself? I'm like, I know. Hey, big tickets, I mean, other teams. Toronto? Toronto? Tickets are free right now. But in the last 2 days, they've gone crazy. So the thing is that all the
Well, here we are, the second game of the night, and this was the matchup I was kind of waiting for to watch, and this against the Big B's Bakery, 4-1, with the highest differential at 96 points, plus 96, and then of course, up against the guys, and the guys are the defending champs, so they're 4-1 also.
Benny on there? Benny Ortega, are you listening out there? I know you're out there drinking whiskey, watching the game right now.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb Bryson, the captain of course, Chicken McBuckets, they're depleted like you wouldn't believe with injuries. As serious as an ACL in one of his players, and he got another ankle injury, I think, from the big. But there's another injury. It's called whiskey. His buddy, yeah, his buddy Benny said that if he's not going to play, he'll go down and drink some whiskey, I guess. So that's the update for Chicken McBuckets. We're gonna have to get a replacement team for them, or they're just gonna take the loss. See what happens there. Here is Keontae trying to get inside, can't get it, move the ball around to Bayak. Bayak is hot right now. This is that three though. And up to over the top to Sean Kirk. Oh, block from behind. Great block there by Bayak. Here, look at these baseball passes they're doing over here. David ain't gonna pass it. He's gonna shoot that three. That's what he does best. Keontae trying to get inside, throws it over to Zach, but Zach did not get to see that ball. Right back to it, over, back and forth. Well, 10 minutes to go in the first half. It is now 19-15. The guys doing what they do. They're defending champs. They're the ones that got to get knocked off. And Keontae and them are knocking on the door. They want to prove that they are the best team in this league. Now, they are shorthanded tonight without Destin and a couple other big scorers they have and defensive specialists. But here we go. Sean Kirk trying to get inside. Nice little footwork he got. Battle between Sean Kirk and Keontae, back and forth here. We got Tobin on Keontae. Tobin is one of those hybrid defenders. He can guard bigs and smalls. He used to play for Chicken McBuckets. Now I heard, what Caleb was saying is that they used to be teammates back in the AAUs. And I was wondering why he moved over to the guys this season. And he said he played with some of these guys in college. So the memory of AAU is in the past. The latest memories, of course, playing in the college ranks. That's why he wanted to come play over with these guys. And he's on a team that's the defending champ. So he's been part of that. Great little layup there. Keontae, strong layup. Ties the game up, 21-21, 8.5 minutes to go. Got a high pick here. Oh, almost lost it. David gets it back. This is a nice little matchup too. David and Anthony Little. They're both dynamic shooters, dynamic scorers. Let's see what gives here. Oh, well, there you go. David with a smooth layup over Anthony Little. That was Kevin Villalobos making statements here on YouTube channel. And there's another that said Caleb said he's a personal trainer of David. That's why he's the best player here. Kevin's reasoning is why?
I mean, you can't stop him. He's 6'9". Hey, I mean, he can shoot, he can go to the rim. Gets aggressive. Like, there's really nothing you can do. You gotta play team defense to stop him.
I see your point for sure. 6'9", being able to shoot outside, go inside, dribble, handle. Anthony Little's had some basketball experience being able to do a lot, but Anthony Little can do anything with his hand there on that. record. 68 is the record here in this league. Sometime last year he did that. And that same game, KO had 64, so that was an amazing matchup. John Kirk with the mid-range. Deontay going downhill strong, but get up there and gets the layup. I know Kevin's always has mentioned to me, guys asking to play in the league. He's actually brought in a couple guys that turned out to be good players in here, but you're right, you know, it's the word of mouth, you know, good players telling other good players and being able to watch it on Pacific Northwest Baller's YouTube channel. It does make a difference when you see yourself on film and other guys see the guys that they compete with on film. They want to come out and compete, right?
We already know about Deontay. Deontay's a great player.
Going back to what you're saying about the league, you know, when this started last year, last spring, the owners of FUV, you know, they had another independently owned gym before they started this one, called Vision Quest down in the Seattle area. It was actually gobbled up, sold to a LA Fitness for $30 million, Kev. So I don't know if you know that, but they ended up having to sign a non-compete contract, and they had to go out of town to be able to start up their own, you know, gym again. And that's when Move Fitness was started up in Spokane. Now, of course, this area here, you're from the area. This used to be a 24-hour fitness super sport in this spot, but during the pandemic, they kind of, you know, folded, and it was just perfect timing at the 5-year mark where MUV came in and took over. What's up, Parker? And now, you know, when they called me in to talk about doing this MUV Fitness League. One of the questions I had was, are you just looking to get a membership? And they were like, you know, we used to have this, you know, Vision Quest, and it used to be like the mecca of basketball where they were in Seattle. And they just wanted to have a mecca of basketball here in the north side. You know, there's a lot of great players out here, right, Kevin, in the north side?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people agree with me that Pacific Northwest is kind of a basketball area. Like, people love to play basketball here. It's pretty competitive, you know. Like, being good at basketball, people are going to know you, even if it's not, like, you know, my parents are going to say, basketball's not paying your bills, like, go do stuff. But, like, basketball still, like, gives you a sense of community, especially in a place like this.
Yeah, you know, watching that play right there, Kevin, you know, we got two teams battling to try to score there. You got a team like the guys where they have so many scores, so many options. Usually, you know, most of these teams have 1, 2, maybe a third option, but they really have like 4 or 5 options on this team that can really, you know, go independently on their own to be able to score. So watching what they just did there with the ball on the post, kick to the top, and that kick pass went over to the corner where David, one of the top shooters in the league, hits the three-pointer. So we have the score here, 2 minutes and 44 seconds right before halftime, 47-40. Big B's Bakery's got a little bit of lead, you know. So, you know, as I'm looking at the Big B's Bakery, for you guys that are not used to watching this league on YouTube or watching this team, Big B's Bakery, they are missing, you know, a few good players that they usually have. So their 4-1 record is legit. They are I feel one of the best defensive teams especially when Destin is here. Destin puts a dynamic into the defensive side of the game, and it makes a big difference for that. But overall, they got some tenacious guards. They put pressure, and I think that's the difference in this league for me, is that I see there's 5, 6, 7 teams, 8 teams that can score offensively. It's the difference is what team has the best defense, right?
Yeah, I feel like the top 8 teams are all competitive. Like compared to when they first started, we only had maybe like 3 or 4 that were like kind of like who's gonna win. Now we have like 8 that can kind of beat each other, and it's gonna come down to the defense, some game plan, and a little bit of luck, I guess.
You're right. Well, here we are. I mean, both these teams are showing their defensive pressure. I mean, you know, you just saw a block by Anthony Little with the ball up against Zay, captain of the guys. Zay looked like he had an open look right there on a layup, but he throws over to David. David missing that one. Sean Kirkett, the offensive rebound. Oh, misses that one. And here comes Keontae bringing the ball down. And over to David. David's gonna get this dunk, easy dunk here. Two-handed dunk. What's that? I'm not sure. David played overseas, a few different countries. Not sure what his plan is right now, but one of the things I know some of these guys tell me is they enjoy the fact that they can watch themselves and have some video on themselves to be able to even show other people, or even, you know, recruiting tool for opportunities wherever they want to try to get to. David from the outside hitting that one right before the 30-second mark. They're up 42-40 right before halftime. Now it looks like Big B's Baker will take the last shot. They did look up. As he Bayak looking at the clock. You know, it's one of my favorite times of the game is right before halftime to see how they use that time management here. Now the smart thing to do is to foul them quickly and let the clock run out. I don't know if they know to do that or not. What a shot. And here we go. Oh, this is it. They got all the way down. Tobin just missing the runner there, but as advertised, Kev, 42-42, the top 2 teams are tied here going into the second half. Right now at halftime, 42-42, Big B's Bakery battling with the other tied 4-1 team, the Guys, which is the defending champs. This is going to be coming down to the wire. You know, I got Cam over here, the referee. Cam, what do you think about this game? And tough, strong looking first half.
Oh man, strong ain't even the word to describe this first half, man. We're going to say extraordinary. We're going to say extravagant. And we're going to say straight excellence, man, performance by both these clubs, man. And one thing I can honestly say, man, the performance and we're getting, man, back and forth with such a drilling. We had only one whistle to even give them a breather or a timeout in that case, man. So I say, man, I said the first game was what? Amazing? No, man. That game was, yeah, A+. This game right here, man, is beyond that. Straight superstar status. We got defending champs versus up the next. I got it. What more you want, man? What more? I can't wait for the second half because look, 42-42, and it was down 4 going into a minute. Come on, that's what we want. Tune in, y'all. Let me see the likes, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. And shit.
All right, there you go. You heard from Cam the ref. Cam the ref from New York, Mr. Excitement. He has a good time reffing over here. He has a good time hanging out with the guys, and that's what it's all about. Just having a good time down here in the South Everett, Silver Lake area. Move Fitness, Silver Lake. Now, just give you an update on what's coming up next. We got the Piranhas versus perseverance. Piranhas being 2 and 3, they need to get to the magic number 3 to be able to give themselves a chance in the top 10 in the play-in game. But that being said, you got Perseverance. On paper, they're 1 and 4, but their roster shows that they are a lot tougher team than that. I expect them to come out strong tonight and be able to get to the second win. But overall, they need to run the table next 2 weeks. This week, of course, tonight, and next week to get the Magic 3. Now, I'm over here with Kevin Villalobos, his team, of course, the Emerald City Legends. They are already at 4 and 3, sitting pretty, probably in the 5th seed right now. So they will not be in the play-in game. They will actually be in the probably playing against the 4th seed, 5th seed. That's a nice little, comfortable spot to be in going to the playoffs. Great shot there by Bayak. Anthony Little giving that pass. Bayak is going to be the key to this team to win this game, I think. They got to kind of get on him because he gets some shots up open. He's going down. Nas from the corner. Oh, there he goes. 48-42. Big B's Bakery takes a quick 6-point lead here. I don't know, but you know what? All this excitement, I'm gonna have to go to take a bathroom break. Hold on to the mic, okay?
All right, y'all. I'm leading this thing now. This is my show. I don't even know what to say.
Hi.
Yeah, do you want to hold the mic?
High school.
Coming off the 3. Gives it back to Zach for 3. No good. Keontae with the rebound. Right back to number 11 for 3. No good. BT with the rebound. Good cut. Oh, and they called the foul. It's okay. I'm talking about general. General. It's good. Really good shot. Miss free throw. big guy to the rack. Good. Big David. Big David to the rack. He got at least right now got 20 or 30. It's crazy. Keontae coming off the screen. Yank, trying to get by him. Left-handed, good. Getting it down. Good pass. Nope.
All right, 14, we're just under 15 minutes to go, 48-53. We got a good game going on over here. We got the guys, the defending champs, up against Big B's Bakery. 50-53, this game is just as advertised. It's gonna come down to the wire. There, back to the top. Anthony Little will take that three. That's what he's used to doing. Missing that one though. Sean Kirk bringing it down. He's got Tobin on the left side. He'll take this three. Good. 53-53. Kev, what's going on over here, man? This game is getting tight again. 53-53. Yes. Who's playing tonight? No, he's playing with Will. Will D, we have an Emerald City legend that's coming in, but the problem with the Emerald City legend, Will, he wasn't picked up by the Emerald City Legends captain, Kevin B. I thought when you go to Mariner, it's kind of a non-said thing. You hook up Mariner guys, right? But somebody else signed him on a 10-day contract, and that's called the Piranhas. So he is playing with the Piranhas tonight. He said if he can't play with his hometown heroes, he might as well go play with the Southside guys coming down. So Will D is in the house. If you don't know who Will D is, you better check on LA Fitness Mill Creek, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He's there showcasing his talent. He's probably got the highest percentage of clutch shooting at the end of games for the game winners. I've been keeping track over the past 10 years. Will is in the top 5. He's probably at like 66% on game winners at LA Fitness Mill Creek. I'm a numbers guy, I'll tell you the truth, that's what it is. I don't know who's number 1. I'm not sure, but I keep on these little stats, I keep in my head. Wow, great block by Nas. Nas is at least 3 or 4 inches shorter than the captain Zay, and Zay got blocked by him. Is that something that surprises you?
Nas is very athletic. He's more athletic than obviously.
Now, are you taller than Nas, or what's his height? Right, you're right about that. Now, looking at the 10 guys on the court right now, how many Mariner guys are on the court right now? Nas is Mariner. We know Bayak is Mariner. Who else is Mariner? Keontae's Mariner, that's right. So we got 3 solid players for Mariner. Mariner's going for basketball now. What about Cascade? What do you got out here for Cascade? Is that a rival school?
Bradley's not here, but the guys better players out there. Mo here, Mo on the guys with the testing. He was on that team that went like 20-1, I think. 20, yeah, they were like 20-1. I played against Sean Berg when he was at Pro, I think. I played against Tobin when he was at ProFest. And I never played against David in high school. So I know we're the same class. And Isaiah Clark, we were teammates. He's a weird guy too. Me and Isaiah were teammates when I was a senior. He was a junior.
All right, 61-67, just under 10 minutes to go in the game. And Big B's Bakery's got a 6-point lead here. David coming out. David isolates the situation here. Down low, he's got a height advantage. It goes in over Nas. Deontay throws it down to Bayak. Bayak's gonna go in strong here, hold back, retreats, passes to the top, but now you gotta guard him because he can hit that shot. Anthony Little, you know, you leave him open on the NBA range. He likes that shot. He does it a lot at LA Fitness, doesn't he?
Yeah, he can shoot that thing. He can shoot it from deep too.
Well, you know, Will, it's great to see Will D out here. You know, it's been a while that he's been out here to play ball in the league. You know, he had a lot of offers. You know, he's held out for about over a year now. And now he finally signed a contract to come play with the Piranhas for tonight. Like I said, 10-day contract, call it a one-game contract, whatever you want to call it. You know, he's one of those guys you want on his team. He's able to put the pressure on you offensively with his scoring ability, his shooting ability. His mid-range is dangerous, and of course his floater is probably the most dangerous thing he has in his bag. He's pretty consistent with that floater. It's going to be interesting. You know, it's a different level here than LA Fitness, of course, so we're going to be able to see him play defense more than he usually does. You know, he usually just kind of takes it easy. He doesn't take it as easy as I do on defense, but he is on that self-preservation mode sometimes. Oh, long pass by Zay over the top. David, step back, three, good. He did the look away, but he did peek in and make sure it went in. It was probably halfway in before he took it away, huh? Okay, now 7-16, the Big B's Bakery still has a 2-point lead here. Bayak's going to try to isolate here. They need a bucket here. What better player to get it to? There's a foul on the backside. David fouled him. Now, Bayak did pass it, so it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, it's tipped. Deontay got lucky to get it back. There it is. There it is. Going inside the paint, over outside. Bayak has it. Mid-range, Bayak, you know. Oh, wow, he's usually on point with that.
That was one of those shots where it was too much of what he wanted. So it didn't go. That was like perfect to do it.
You got a timeout? Take a regular timeout.
We got timeout, right?
He has a bad back already, so he bent down. For the record, Nas did not hurt him on that play. For all you that are watching, he already had a bad back, so he just stretched out. verbal request by Will D. If the piranhas don't work out tonight, he will be trying to do the Dylan Brooks and move on to another team. Shanghai Sharks. Let's see what happens here.
Hey.
We gotta finish the game off.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all got this.
Nobody here that's, oh, you talking about David's
David's
brother?
brother.
Yeah, that's
David's brother can play. He's not on any other roster. That's what get David's brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yo, back to you. Let me get a slice, man. Damn, bro. Yeah, that's serious. I want that. Oh, you want to touch all of them. You not going to do this? No, I'm going to take this one. No, I'm going to take this one.
right, guys. With 1 minute left to go, 78-78. Sean Kirk was injured, and he was replaced, of course, with Nick, number 7. And now 80-78, 1 minute to go. The guys have an opportunity to defend themselves. They're defending champions, defend this game. They need to get this win here to keep them on top of the food chain. David from the NBA range, no good, but Tobin with the offensive rebound. How are they gonna play this out? 44 seconds to go, no shot clock needed. They're gonna wait for the last shot here. Are they gonna go for the win or the tie? And go for the tie, no good. Oh, Tobin with the offensive rebound again. 28 seconds to go. David crossing over, looking, oh, a deep three. No good, but he gets an offensive rebound. And one! Wow! 80-80, 15 seconds left. David with the and one with the offensive rebound. That was a crazy situation there. David hits shooting a long shot, 3, reads that he's gonna be short, runs in, gets the offensive rebound, and then and one with the layup. He can take the lead with a free throw, and he gets it. Here we go. Is there any timeouts? They're gonna play it out. Here we go, 15, 14, 13, 12, 81, 80. It's coming down to the wire. Keontae has an opportunity to win this game. He goes inside, 4 seconds to go. And with the shot, it's no good. The guys pull it out. Big B's Bakery had their opportunity to win the game there, missing on the three-pointer. What a game there. As advertised, this game was down to the wire, 80-81. Unbelievable. Zay, David. Guys, here we're at Move Fitness Silver Lake. Of course, the Spring League is coming down to the wire here in week 7. And this was the matchup of the night. You know, the top 2 teams, 4-1, with Big B's Bakery at plus 96 points, and of course, the defending champions plus 66. It was going to come down to the wire like it did, 81-80. Of course, the guys here did what they had to do, come in. And David, let me start with you, Dave. You had the opportunity to take the lead with a three-pointer. Right when you took that shot, you knew you were short. You took off for the rim, you got it, and then you scooped it in with the and one. That's even better.
It's a good shot. I mean, I love playing against guys like that. It's good competition. At the end of the day, we didn't have all the guys. They didn't have all the guys. I want them to take the playoffs in the finals.
I think with these two teams, you know, you guys are defending champs. I can see you guys coming back and defending your championship, coming down to the wire. But you got your buddy here, and now, what do you think about that? Tobin, you had 2 offensive rebounds. It was crucial what you did. You remember them both. The second one, it was a one hand. You had the other hand tied up with the defender. I don't know what it was. What happened? Can you talk us through that?
Well, I was just crashing all game, and if you're consistent enough, you'll eventually get them. And people like to watch the shot on those last plays, like, oh, if you hit the game winner or not. So I was just trying to stay active because I didn't contribute to the scoring, so I had to contribute in another way.
Well, yeah, even though you didn't score that bucket, that was probably bigger than anything because that was an offensive rebound, even 2 of them, and that kept the thing alive. And you always do that throughout the season. I was saying it earlier in the game that, you know, you're the hybrid defender. You can guard the bigs, you can guard the smalls. Yeah. I've seen you do it over the past, couple seasons. You, of course, were on another team, McChicken McBuckets, and now you're on the team that you play with all your college guys. Yeah. You feel comfortable with that team, and that was a big pickup for the captain. Zay, you picked up Tobin. He did what you needed him to do for this game. I know you just lost one of your top players in Sean Kirk. Can you have any insight on what happened there?
I think it was a lingering issue, a lingering injury that he had. And he was already laboring a little bit on it at the start.
He just had a sore back, and he exacerbated it a little bit. He'll be straight.
He'll be all right?
Yeah.
He'll be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but he tried to do us, though. We usually get those 9 o'clock games so we can have our full roster. He switched it up on us this week with the 7 o'clock.
We had 2 more guys that could have made it an hour later.
Yeah, that's my fault because I got 13 teams and everybody's asking for accommodations. And I keep on forgetting.
No, you're
I knew that you guys, now that they just said that, I remember. Now you guys have a late game. I forgot about that.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Like you said, that was the matchup of the night. That was it's a good game for sure.
That was. Now, you guys are pretty locked in for the #1 seed, you know, being at 5-1. And it's kind of weird because you guys were the 8th seed last season, and you guys win it all. So now that you probably going as the #1 seed, what's your mindset going into the playoffs this next couple weeks after this?
Well, honestly, I think it was that first season that we all assembled together. It was just we haven't played with each other in a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So it took a minute for us to gel, get that chemistry back together. We obviously pulled it together in the playoffs to win it through, so we carried that momentum into this season. So, I mean, honestly, we're just riding this wave. We're playing good basketball. We all know how to play with each other now.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We're just locked in, like you said.
Now, I just thought about this, and I'm not for sure, and I just thought about this. Chicken McBuckets is not going to be able to play tonight in the late game, okay?
Neither will the guys.
And neither will the guys. And that was the question I had for them, because they do Tormented Souls. They have another game left that they have to play here, of course. And Chicken McBuckets, they got 3 games to finish. I'm going to have to probably give them a loss here tonight. Can't keep on accommodating the bye weeks for them. But I was thinking if anybody wanted to fill in, that was an opportunity for them to play in the last game. The next game would probably be the team I could probably bring in. But that was the question. You answered it. There's no reason for the #1 seed to do anything crazy, right?
What is their record, McBucket's, Caleb's team?
Caleb's 3-1. They're 3-1.
They beat us. We need to beat them.
Yeah. Well, that being said, they're not going to play tonight. Yeah, you didn't. Have you played Tormented Souls?
Who's that?
Tail?
ET.
Yeah, we did play.
Oh, we did play him. We beat him.
It was ET and AJ. They didn't have Steph.
Yeah. No.
What's it called?
Eric
AJ
Turner.
team.
Tormented Souls.
Yeah, we played them first game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Low-key, I think we beat them by 20, but I don't know.
Oh, hey.
All right, guys. Good job, fellas. You guys are #1 seed. Good job, man. All right. We'll see you guys next week. So anyway, guys, game 2 in the books. The guys, defending champs, did what they had to do. They beat Big B's Bakery. Now they're 5-1. Big B's Bakery drops down to 4-2, but that doesn't really make a difference for them because they're still in the top 2. And when it comes down to it, they'll be down the stretch there, probably the semifinals, finals for sure. That's one of the stronger teams in this league, Big B's Bakery. They did lose a couple guys this past week, but that's how this league works. You got to have the guys there to be able to finish it off. Anton's team, undefeated last season, the Guardians. They came in as a #1 seed, and they couldn't get together more than 4 guys on the most important day of the playoffs, the first round, and that's how men's basketball league is. And sometimes they got things to do, got family, got kids, got work. But we're here in the 3rd game of the night, and this is going to be interesting because we got the Perseverance team, which is 1-4. They need to run the table and win the next 2 games to have a chance in the playoffs, and they're up against, of course, the team Piranhas, Jacob Rahimi. Now, Jacob, come on over here real quick. I got Jacob, the captain of the Piranhas, and Jacob. Now, you kind of had to put together your team. A lot of guys couldn't make it. Guys got to work, got to get injured. Now, you fielded a team tonight, of course. Now, you guys are 2-3. The magic number is 3 to be able to make this playoff. You are playing against, of course, the Perseverance, which is 1-4. They're in desperation mode, worse than you guys are right now. So what's your game plan? I see you got Joel, of course, from Shoreline College here to fill in. You got Raylan, they picked up a couple weeks ago. Parker, of course, is here. How do you feel right now? You got 5 guys? How many guys you got?
We got like 5 or 6 guys, and I'm feeling pretty confident to just come and play the right way, play unselfish, and I feel like if we do that with all the talent that we have, we should be good.
All right, okay. Well, good luck to you, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. We'll see you soon. Okay, so anyway, guys, Perseverance, we got Val. Val, come on over real quick. Val, Val's one of those guys every team wants to have. He's one of those guys, he does all the dirty work. He knows his role. He's able to score anytime he wants, but he's got guys on the team that needs facilitators, and that's what he does. But He's a guy in transition that can do his thing. You got to really be like in condition against this guy. His condition is at high level. Val, tonight you guys are playing against a team that's 2-3. You guys are 1-4. Both teams are kind of in desperation mode to be able to get to that magic number 3. What's your game plan tonight? Do you have enough guys?
We got 5 right now. Hopefully Teo come through later on.
Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, we're just going to keep playing basketball. I mean, it's still a new team, so we're still trying to gel, kind of mesh together. But, I mean, once we start going, I mean, we good. So we definitely need to win tonight. So I'm not too worried. We're going to go out here and play and get the W tonight. So that's about it. That's about it.
All right. Thanks, Val, for stopping by. We'll see you. There you go. You heard from Val. They need to win tonight. Bottom line, that's it. Let's see what happens, guys. Game 3. Stay tuned.